Hey guys, my name is Elena Garrett. I'm a realtor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. I'm with Keller Williams Central, and today my topic is again Divvy Homes rent-to-own program and everything about it. I'm not a Divvy home guru. I've only been working with Divvy Homes for about 2 years, but I think I am confidently can answer most of your questions on Divvy Homes program. What am I going to talk to you today about Divvy Homes? I wanted to mention how convenient it is for you if you never owned a home before, or if you've never been in negotiations on a house before, how convenient it is for you to start your home ownership journey with Divvy Homes. So why is it easy and convenient? Well, when you're trying to buy a home, there is a lot of heavy lifting that needs to be done. Number one, part of the heavy lifting is qualifying for a loan. Let's just say your score is pretty good, 700. You still need to submit quite a bit of paperwork in order for the underwriters to finish underwriting your loan. Okay, that's one. Second type of heavy lifting, coming up with cash. Okay, what kind of cash are we talking about? Depends on what kind of homes you're targeting in what area. That could be quite a bit of cash. Let's just say hypothetically, you're looking to buy 4 bedrooms, 3 baths in the McKinney, Frisco, or Salina area. And you want that home to be no more than 10 years old and be right next to school or something like that. Well, guess what? For a home like that, you're expected to pay above asking, probably between 50 and 70K. That is on top of your closing costs and on top of your down payment. So for you to even bid on a home in that area with that description, you would have to have about $100,000 in your bank account to start with. So heavy lifting means gathering all that money together and making sure that the $100,000 or so are available on the day of closing. Now that's a dramatic example. Let's just say you're buying a house in Garland, and homes in Garland, the type of homes and the age of home that you are looking to buy maybe are $300,000, and the average price above asking, or the average cash above asking, is about $10,000. So you're expected to have down payment, closing costs, plus $10,000 in cash above asking price. So again, even though it's not $100,000, maybe you're now looking at, we'll just say $30,000 or $40,000. It is still quite a bit of chunk of money for you to come up with. So that's number two. What other heavy lifting? Now that you have your pre-qualification letter from a lender, let's mention you just got qualified with an FHA loan or a VA loan. Well, guess what? You're not the only person with an FHA or VA loan pre-qualification letter who's looking at that house and hoping to buy that home. So now you're entering the true test of your desire to buy that home, which is called the bidding war. You're now entering, it's almost like coming into the, what they call those fighters who fight it out in the ring, right? Only imagine that there is like 40 people fighting in the ring at the same time. Okay, that's how it looks like when the bidding war starts. So if you are not prepared for the ring, you'll get knocked out very quickly, and you're going to be sitting there looking sadly at that home going up under contract for some other family, not for your family. So until you get kind of like once most people, when they enter the home market with their pre-qualification loans, they require several weeks of acclimation to the ring situation, punching out other buyers before they're really good fighters to go into the ring. So there's several weeks of acclimation. You have to be constantly coming back from negotiations with a bloody nose and a bit of drama. So a lot of heavy lifting is emotional heavy lifting, where you have to learn how to fight people over a house that you want. Then the next heavy lifting is negotiation of repairs. Let's just say you knocked out every person in the ring. You're the last person standing there. You just spend $40K above asking price just to get the home, and now negotiation of repairs start. Now the whole round of emotional roller coaster starts again. Oh, the foundation is slightly off, and let's just say the plumbing leak under the bathroom, master bathroom, was detected during the repairs. Will they repair it? Will they deny it? Do we need to exit the negotiations and go start from the beginning? Do we drop the contract? Do we stay in the contract and swallow the repairs? What do we do? Lots of drama. So a lot of it, heavy lifting, is not just emotionally, but also time-wise, a lot of time commitment to that heavy, to that fighting with the seller now. And then once you exit the option period, then you have to go through the underwriting process, and every 5 seconds, the underwriters ask you for another piece of document that documents where you lived, where you slept 3 days ago, on such and such date. So after all of that, only then you get to the closing table. And that could have been anywhere between 1 month to 1 month is, an optimistic scenario, but between 1 month and maybe 6 months by the time you're finally able to get to the writing to the closing table and sign your name on a purchase document. So compare that to the process of Divvy. The process of Divvy looks like a walk in the park compared to the process that I just described, right? With Divvy, you apply online. Within 48 hours, you know your answer. You can go ahead and submit a few documents to support your current income. After that, you go shop for homes, but the rest of the heavy lifting is all done for you. Divvy negotiates, Divvy goes into the ring. Divvy is a cash buyer who swings very big fists. Divvy can knock out pretty much any cash buyer. So in a world of real estate, not all people are equal. People with VA loans are very weak players, very weak fighters. People with FHA loans are only slightly better. They're still very weak fighters. People with conventional loans are kind of slightly muscular, but they're still whimperers. People who have cash on hand, who are cash buyers, are like this big muscular jokes who come in and just, make a bloodbath of everybody else. So when you are negotiating with Divvy, you are the muscular joke. You are the biggest player. You are the 800-pound gorilla in that ring. So you can outcompete, and you can wipe everybody else clean off the seller's view, and you'll be the last person standing in the ring. So Divvy does all the fighting for you while you're sitting at home watching TV. Negotiations of repairs, no emotional roller coaster there. Divvy is like a machine, chung, 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 chung. They process the repair request, they compile the amendment for the seller, they're negotiating it, you're sitting at home watching TV. Divvy goes to the underwriting, you're sitting at home watching TV. Divvy tells you when it's time to close, you start packing your stuff, okay? So compared to the previous process where it was almost like an odyssey, an odyssey to get from no home to a home. And during that odyssey, you go through, all kind of almost like a survivor, situation. You should make, for some of those home buyers, it's almost like watching a survivor type of video. We survived until closing. In this particular case, you're more like a passenger in an airplane being Divvy. You bought your ticket into the airplane, you sat in your seat, you got serviced your, chicken and carrots or whatever. And then you finally, magic happens and you're already halfway across the world and there's a pretty home sitting on a plate waiting for you. So from that standpoint, the ease and convenience is 100% on Divvy's side, 100%. It's almost like taking a trek across the United States on foot or in your own car, or taking an airplane ride across the United States. Time, effort, emotional ups and downs of everything are definitely easier on the plane. That's it for now. If you have any questions, I know I tend to blabber and go on tangents. But if you have questions about anything, just drop them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. This is Elena Garrett. My name is Elena Garrett. I'm with Keller Williams Central. I'm a realtor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas, and I'm kind of specialist on rent-to-own, creative financing, seller financing, you name it. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.